Well, I dare you go buy that house, and let somebody come with a spray paint, and think they're gonna graffiti your house.
You're not gonna do it.
Okay, it's about to be a fight. It's about to be a fight because why? Because you went through the process and you worked for it.
Yes.
It was your faith. It was your faith that got that house. It was your staying up late. It was your working hard. It was your hard-earned dollars, your money. Coming home, your feet tired. And I dare you think you're gonna get a spray can and spray my house? And I've worked some long hours. I've worked 12-hour shifts to pay this mortgage. And come on now. And so sometimes when you go through the process, you appreciate it just a little bit more. Even when Gideon went with 32,000. He started out with 32,000, but God said that's too many. If y'all do it with the 32,000, you won't appreciate.
No.
You'll think you did it. You'll think you did. So 22,000, a whole bunch of them had to go home. So he was left with about what? 300. He was left with about 300. And he conquered the Midianites with 300. And God says, you'll appreciate it now. You'll appreciate it because you had to go through the process. I didn't make it easy on purpose. Let me say that again. God said, I didn't make it easy on purpose.
Purpose he did.
Because when you have to fight for it,
value it.
It's no way that baby comes out of the mother's womb and it's impossible for them to walk coming out of the womb.
See, it's a process.
God takes us all through a process. They crawl. Some of them crawl before they walk. Then they walk before they run. Yes, it's a process. And then as they get a little older, you feed them a little more. And then you take them off the bottle because that's no longer sufficient. Because now they've gone through the process and now they need real food. The milk just won't help the body develop. Right. So you have to go through a process. Y'all like this message so far? We're going through the process. If I don't get real excited, that's okay, right?
Yes.
We're just gonna go through the process. We're gonna walk through the process. The devil don't want you to go through the process. Give it to me now. Microwave it.
Quick.
Give it to me now. We live in a give it to me now society. Give it to me now. I don't want to work for it.
I want to.
Give it to me now. God said that's not how it works. You've got to go through the process. Come on, you got to go through the process. And I asked God, how is it? I don't know then what I know now. Why I don't know when I was 25? Why I just didn't do some things when I was 25? You had to go through.
Right to get right here.
The process. The process. If you don't watch out, if you don't tell your children to sit down and eat a meal, they'll eat cereal every day. They'll just grab the cereal bowl, they'll put the sugar in there with the cereal, and they'll eat milk and cereal every day if don't nobody walk them through the process. If they don't walk them through the process. If you just let them eat the sugar every day, they won't develop. The teeth will fall out. And so you have to give them something healthy, to help them through the process. It's amazing to me now that I think back. My dad said, "Well, you can't live off cereal. You got to eat some food." But it's amazing now. I don't want no cereal. But there was a time I thought I could live off cornflakes. And Lord have mercy, don't put no Frosty Flakes in front of me. Frosty Flakes, all that sugar on it. I could live off of Frosty Flakes. But after so long, your stomach starts hurting. It just don't get the job done. It don't get it. It doesn't get it done. So isn't it amazing how you don't have to make me eat cereal now? I mean, you don't have to make me not eat it. I can just not do it because I've gone through now the process. I've matured, y'all. Come on, I've matured off of the Frosty Flakes, and now I want to stay.
You graduated.
So because you have to go through the process. You got to go through the process, and when you go through the process, it's amazing how things that used to bother you can't touch you. Can't touch you. You got to get to the stage now where that thing comes up, that trial comes, and that situation comes. It can't touch you. It can't touch you because you don't need that now. That's not what makes you go.
Come on now.
I'll wake up and look at the sun and that makes me go.
Yeah.
Because now I've gotten a little wiser now.
Yeah.
Come on now. Now, I've gotten a little wiser. I'll eat some pancakes before I eat the cereal because I've gotten a little, come on now, I've gotten a little wiser now. I've gone through the process. You've got to go through the process. You got to go. You know, sometimes we think the teenagers think their parents are being hard on them. They think it. They do. They think that the parents are being hard on them. But they know. They know. They know that one day they're going to need the wisdom that they're giving them. They know. I think about it now. What if my father hadn't put the wisdom in me? What if my mom had let me do what I want to do? I wouldn't have made it. I wouldn't have made it. I wouldn't have, Brother Epson, you wouldn't be sitting here today. If you had done it your way, you wouldn't have made it. You wouldn't have made it. And so I think back now, I thank God for having a parent that told me no. Don't do that. Stop. That's going to get you in trouble. Don't go there. Oh, but some children, they don't listen. And they have to go, they have to do it the hard way. Some of them end up incarcerated on drugs because they didn't want to listen to anybody. But when you listen to somebody, yes, you can avoid a lot of trouble. You can avoid a lot of trouble. And so I'm excited to be where I am today because I've gone through the process. Maximizing now. Watch this. Maximizing now every moment.
Every moment.
You have to maximize every moment.
Every moment.
You only have a few seconds to make a good decision.
Come on now.
A few seconds. You have to maximize it.
Every moment.
You can make one wrong mistake, one bad step, and it can cost you a lot.
Yes.
It costs you a lot. It costs you a lot. They said in the last, I think February, the month of February, they had over 40 homicides in Chicago alone. Young men getting gunned down. 40. I might be wrong. Might be more than that. Yeah. That's a lot of homicides. Even 40 would be too much.
That's too much.
That's too many.
That is.
There's too many. I think they just had a funeral of a young man here yesterday. That's too many. So we only have a few seconds, and I'm almost finished.
Right decision.
We only have a few seconds to make
The better choice.
great decision. Yes. And you know what you're gonna have to do it off of? My topic today is now faith.
Now, baby.
You got to do it with faith.
Like
With faith. Can we just read a few scriptures and then I'll let you go? Man, my time is already gone, isn't it? Yes. Hebrews